Hey guys, welcome back to my kitchen. I'm Joni Simon, kicking off a series of recipes again. You guys seemed to like it the last time I did 3 recipes that all went together as one dinner. Well, that's what we're doing again. And this time we are going Italian-American. And I emphasize the use of American because these are by no means any recipes or dishes that you would find in Italy. Because actually Caesar salad, it's Mexican. It's a mess, but it's fun, it's delicious, very red sauce, lots of garlic, lots of cheese. It's gonna be great. So let's go ahead and get started with my Caesar salad. And this is actually not my Caesar salad. This is the famous Caesar salad from Ryan's side of the family. So it's been a secret, top secret, and I'm letting the cat out of the bag. So let's go ahead and make some Caesar salad. So this right here is the top secret family recipe. This comes from Ryan's side of the family, and I was introduced to it when we first started dating and became obsessed, and I have made it for plenty of parties since. And of course, the best part about it is that it is super simple. It's not complicated. To make the dressing, super important first step is to have some nice garlic, and we want to use fresh garlic. We do not want to be messing around with any of that pre-chopped business. We want that garlic flavor to come flying through and blow our faces off. And this is definitely one of those recipes. I mean, my mother-in-law, when she makes it, she loads it down with garlic, which I love, but afterward, you've got garlic mouth for the next couple hours. Then now you just see I'm just smashing these down. It helps mush that garlic up, mince it down a little bit, get it into nice, fine pieces. So we threw the garlic into our salad shaker here, and I prefer to do this in a shaker, not a blender, just because I like to keep that garlic sort of whole pieces. And then next up, I've just got some fresh lemon juice. Again, super important to use fresh lemon juice. Do not use the pre-done stuff, right? And then next, we're gonna take a little bit of the Lee & Perrins Worcestershire sauce. This is gonna give that extra little depth of flavor and umami punch going on. Let's see how much does she use? 1.5 teaspoons. I need a little more than that. And again, be sure to get the good stuff. This is such a simple recipe. I mean, in general, when you're cooking, but especially this recipe, you wanna make sure to get fresh lemons, fresh garlic, good quality Worcestershire sauce. Those are just gonna all really add to the flavor and the final outcome of your salad. If any one of those things are off, it's not gonna be quite as magical. Okay, and the next one, this is where people get a little freaked out. We have been serving this salad in this family for eons, and no one's ever gotten sick off of it that we know. And I ate this when I was pregnant. Everybody has survived. Raw eggs don't personally freak me out, but if they freak you out, you can definitely you can try out an egg replacer. Maybe not the most recommended. You can find at the grocery stores like Whole Foods and places like that, homogenized eggs. So they are cooked and they're safe for use and they're clean. My recommendation when working with raw eggs is just to make sure to wash the outsides of it, because really that's where we're finding the salmonella, is in the egg shell. So as long as that shell is clean, for the most part, you're gonna be totally safe. So just a word to the wise, we are using raw eggs today. Then of course I'm gonna wanna make sure to add my salt. And then I'm just gonna use a little bit of olive oil here. Let's see, we're looking for 1/2 cup of olive oil, and I'm using this beautiful extra virgin light olive oil from Delalo. I love this stuff. Again, important to use a high quality olive oil because we really don't wanna have a lot of interfering flavors. Sometimes if you get a bad olive oil, you'll just taste some weird flavors and it's just not a good situation. So don't screw up all this beautiful flavor with a bad olive oil. I'm gonna add a little pepper. I love the pepper. Please, sir, can I have some more pepper with my paprikash? Little Harry Masali, yeah, you guys know. All right, then we cover this up. I love this little shaker dealie. Class Lock. I don't know, I've been using this thing for years to make specifically this recipe. It's like the shake weight. Do you guys remember the shake weight? That was the most embarrassing thing of the world. All right, got my dressing. So at this point, I would just refrigerate this and finish the rest of my prep and then serve this when we're ready to go. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish off this salad for us. All right, so I've got my beautiful romaine lettuce here, which I washed. So it's all nice and clean and dried it off. You don't want to leave a lot of excess water on your lettuce just because that will again cause it to wilt. Moisture when left on those greens will break them down, but you see these are absolutely gorgeous. I do take the time to get a non-chopped head. You can of course go for the packaged stuff, but I like doing it this way just because it's cheaper. When you buy stuff that is not already prepared, it's a lot less expensive. So buying a head of romaine, usually, okay, so for this group, we're having 4 adults and 4 kids. The kids probably won't eat a ton of this. Kids can surprise you though. 1 head is probably enough for 4 people, but fair warning, people will become obsessed with this and you might need to just double the recipe. This is also a great summertime dinner salad. If you just throw on some grilled chicken on top of it, oh, great weeknight meal. Okay, and then when you're ready to pull it all together, I can never get it to taste quite as good as my mother-in-law's, so I don't know. She's probably got some extra secret ingredient that she's not sharing with us, but this is still amazing. So we go ahead and throw that dressing on top of there, and you can do this to taste. Not necessarily always using all of that dressing, and you can hang on to that, use it throughout the week as like a sandwich spread, and then do a little tossing here. And then we're throwing a combination of Parmesan cheeses here. Half of it is shredded, and then half of it is like that old school stuff that's in the craft, that's like shelf stable. The combination of the 2 different types of cheeses just really works from a texture standpoint. And of course, the saltiness from the cheese brings it all together. And as always, I've got the full recipe linked in the comments below, over on my website at jonisimon.com, so you can replicate this and make this at home for your family. And then of course, finish it off with some croutons. This is fresh gourmet classic Caesar salad croutons. I've been known to make my own on occasion, but today I'm cutting a couple corners. We're having people over. I got a lot going on, kids going everywhere. So I just bought my croutons this time around. And we toss it all together. I've made a mess and shot dressing everywhere, but I just gotta take a taste. And I'm gonna have to get a breath mint after this. You're gonna love it. Taste it, This might be my best rendition yet. Probably because I followed her directions. Thanks, Mom. So if you want this recipe, head to jonisimon.com. Now stay tuned. Right after this, next episode coming up is gonna be rolled pizza lasagna. Crazy. It's a perfect complement to this salad, and it's going to be a whole lot of fun to serve up at the party. So go ahead and stay tuned, and with that, you stay out of trouble. I'll see you guys real soon. Bye.